Good morning, dear student. Myself is Deepti from Dips Bag, and in today's lecture, we are going to continue our reading of History Chapter 13, National Movement 1885 to 1819, 1918. So, in previous lectures, we have read about how the Indian National Congress has been started, was founded, and what was the story behind it, and political unification was there, how civil service person A.O. Hume founded the Indian National Congress in India. So now we are going to read about the first phase of moderate uh, phase, which is known as moderate phase. Why it is known as moderate phase? Because they use moderate means uh, to submit their demands in front of the government. Like moderate means mean giving petitions, giving request is there. um, then prayers were there. They use these type of means. Due to that, they were known as moderate. So first phase of the movement was conducted by the educated classes. They submitted their demands in the form of petitions and requests. So these the person who have started these started the India INC, they were educated persons, so they were more humble, more humble person were there, and that is why they use these moderate means to uh, submit their demands. The main objective of the association were to number one, to present popular demands. Number two, to promote feeling of national unity. Number three, to bring leader closer. Number four, to remove caste and religious difference. Number five, to consider public opinion in the nation. So these are the five main objective of INC was founded. INC has association its session in various cities of the country. The second session was held at the Calcutta. It was presided by Dadabhai Naoroji. The associate leader was Surendranath Banerjee, Dadabhai Naoroji, Firoz Shah Mehta, Badruddin Tayyibji. The third session, which was held at Madras, Badrun Tayyibji was elected as the president. The British intently consider it a safety valve as and accept its demand, and considered the INC as a link between the British and the Indians. This period of moderate in Congress has been 1885 to 1905. The leader adopted a peaceful method to place their demands before the British. They adopt prayer petitions to approach British. Their demands were to recruit Indians in government jobs and to hold civil services examination in India. Because the civil service examination, why they wanted to start from India? Because this examination was held in the Britain, and a few person can give this examination because the it cost a lot. So they want that if it is will be localized, or it will be conducted in India, a lot of people will uh, give this examination, and this will affect their lifestyle, as well as their education will be improved in India. Reduce military expenses. Number three, promote the spread of education. Number four, the amend the Arms Act. Number five, to encourage the growth of Indian industry, and number six, to have elected representation in legislative council. So these were the demands which were made by the moderates in front of the British government. Moderate methods. The moderate will have faith in the British and adopt peaceful steps to raise their demands. They do not compel the British. They send uh, distribution. They send deputations to England to consider their grievances. Deputation here means a group of people who went to the Britain and talked to the high officials in Britain regarding their demands. Though the British approved the activities of INC intently, where very soon they suspected that Indians were planning against the British government to get freedom. This method of prayer and petition had a limited impact on British. The moderate were, however, able to generate public opinion in favor of a national cause. Initially, they were happy, whether it was Indian political leaders was there or whether the British government was there. बट स्लो एंड स्टडी ब्रिटिश माइंड में आने लग पड़ा कि शायद ये हमसे फ्री होना चाहते हैं, तभी ये हमसे इतने मीठे तरीके से बात कर रहे हैं ताकि हम इनकी बातों में आकर इन्हें आज़ाद कर दें. तो दे डू नॉट वांट टू गिव फ्रीडम टू इंडियंस. सो इन स्लोली दे कीप इट, हमारी बातों को सुनने थे, इग्नोर करना उन्होंने धीरे धीरे शुरू कर दिया, जिससे कि जो न्यू जनरेशन इंडिया INC में आ रही थी उनको ये चीज़ें थोड़ी सी चुभनी शुरू हो गई, क्योंकि वो सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट पे बहुत रखते थे. दे हैव दैट कि भी इंडियंस की जो हिस्ट्री है उसको वो ध्यान में रखते थे, और वो कहते हैं कि इंडियंस की ग्रेट हिस्ट्री रही है, वाई भी हम लोग फिर क्यों ऐसे इनके सामने हाथ जोड़ के खड़े रहें. सो ये चीज़ें जो होने लग रही धीरे धीरे, ये हमारे सोशलिज्म में, हमारी सोसाइटी में भी चेंज आने लग पड़ा, जो कि हमें आगे देखने को मिले. द सेकेंड फेज ऑफ राइज ऑफ रेडिकल्स. रेडिकल्स मीन्स द पर्सन हु यूज rash things to get his demand to be fulfilled. The militant nationalism gained a strengthen in 20th century. The leader who were associated with this radical movement was Lala Lajpat Rai, Bipin Chandra Pal, and Bal Gangadhar. And Tilak were often referred as Lal Balpa. They promote the radicals method to express their demands. There were many factors that led to the growth of extremism. So extremism क्यों यहाँ पर extremism आती, क्योंकि radicals में वो लोग रिक्वेस्ट नहीं करते थे कि पे सीधा बोलना कि ये हमारी डिमांड है, इट शुड बी क्लियर, हमें ये चाहिए, ये हमारी है, या तो हमें आज़ादी, या तो हमें पूरे सरकार चलाने का अधिकार दे दो, या फिर हमारी ये बातों को, डिमांड्स को पूरा किया जाए. तो उनकी जो मेन डिमांड्स थी, लेट्स सी व्हाट वाज देयर. सिंस द मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ ब्रिटिश वर टू protect their empire from any danger, they treated Indian in a miserable way. The peaceful step of moderate failed to create an impact. As I've told you, कि उनका इम्पैक्ट खत्म होता चला गया, सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट की बात आने लगी, जिसमें ब्रिटिशर हमारे एक साथ में बहुत ही गंदा व्यवहार करते थे. एंड Indian national leaders were inspired by the incident that took place outside India, like the victory of Ethiopia over Italy in 1896 and the victory of Japan over Russia in 1904 and 1905. The partition of Bengal by Lord Curzon created immense discontent among the people. और सोने पे सुहागा हुआ कि जो 1905 में पार्टीशन बंगाल लॉर्ड कर्जन ने किया था, उसने रेडिकल्स को बहुत ही आगे लेके आए. ब्रिटिशर्स की जो भावना थी, बीच ब्रिटिशर्स की सोचने की जो भी था उनका, वो इंडियंस के सामने बिल्कुल खुल के आ गया कि वो हमको आज़ाद नहीं करना चाहते हैं, वो हमें डिवाइड करके हम पे रूल करना चाहते हैं, वो सिर्फ रूल करना चाहते हैं और कुछ नहीं उनका है. सो in 1903, Lord Curzon, the Governor General of India, had decided to give Bengal into two parts of administrative purpose. Bengal was largest state in comparison Bengal, Bihar and Odisha. East Bengal considered the greater Muslim population while the West Bengal had a Hindu majority. The partition brought about Hindu and Muslim disunity. It weakens the movement. The people of Bengal opposed this partition. Rallies were organized in Bengal. The split of them has partition took place in 1905. A few provinces come into existence with Dhaka as its capital. So divide and rule, their rule was there. This was their main principle to rule over India. So यहाँ पर भी again they have divide Hindu and Muslim community. And बंगाल को ही क्यों किया गया? Because Bengal was the main political center of Indian politics. So यहाँ से जो भी चलता था, जो भी आप कह सकते हैं कि नेशनलिज्म की बात हो या फिर आपकी मूवमेंट की कोई बात हो, किसी भी आंदोलन की बात हो, दैट वाज स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम द बंगाल. तो उनको ये था कि अगर यहाँ पे इसको डिवाइड कर देंगे तो इंडिया पे रूल करना उनके लिए थोड़ा सा आसान हो जाएगा. बट इंडियंस ने काफ़ी इसका किया, काफ़ी रैलीज निकाली गई, बहुत कुछ किया गया. अल्टीमेटली बाद में वापस लिया गया. बट तब तकन बहुत देर हो चुकी थी. इंडियंस और हिंदूज और मुसलमान के बीच में जो एक डिवाइड कर जो मतलब कि उनके पार्टीशन करने का किया गया था, दैट ब्रिटिशर्स वर सक्सेसफुल. So next paragraph lectures we are going to read about the Swadeshi movement and other things which happen in Indian politics. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.